Hello everybody, how you doing today? Today we're going to be cooking up a couple burritos, and we're going to be using some bird's eye stir fry pepper mix. It's got let's see, sliced greens, red and yellow bell peppers, and white onions. And we're also going to be using black bean fiesta from Bush's Beans. And just real quick and easy combo snacks. We're using the cheese heads. I'm going to use a few of these. It's kind of a quick fast. I don't have time to cook the meat today, so we're just going to throw some of these Trobolone meat sticks in there, which I already got cut up. And when we're done, wrap the burrito. We're going to throw some of the Colby Jack cheese sticks in there as well. We're going to go ahead and do the Tostitos again, and maybe throw some cheddar and sour cream chips on top, change it up a little bit. I already have the meat cut up. It's already cooked, so I just want to warm it up a little bit. And I'll put it on high. And then we're going to be topping it off with a little hot sauce. So, pretty simple and easy today. I was going to do beans and rice, but I didn't put the rice on soon enough. Usually what I do is I'll make the rice in the rice cooker, and then once it's done I'll pour some beans in it and spin it up. But I'm still going to throw some beans in there, but not going to have any rice. It takes about probably about 10 minutes to cook the rice. I don't want to wait on it. I got someone coming over later, so don't have time for all that. And I did some drone videos today, so I'm working on that as well. And still on the intermittent fasting. I've been cheating a little bit, eating a little earlier, but today I made it till about 5 o'clock. And usually what I try to do is I'll drink a diet soda, because there's no calories in there, and then that'll help me to stretch a little bit further. So, alright, this is cooking up pretty good. Turn this fan on. Caramelizing a little bit. Like I said, all this is pretty much cooked. Basically what I'm doing is just heating it up. The only thing that's raw is the vegetables. You really don't have to cook the vegetables that much. And the beans are already cooked as well. So getting pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a few beans in here. I'm going to save some beans for the next, maybe tomorrow, when I get my rice cooked up. It's kind of had a lot of liquid in the beans, so I'm going to let it cook down a little bit. That way it doesn't, it's not too runny for the burritos. I really like these copper pans. Even though if it burns a little bit on the bottom, it scrapes right off. So that's another thing good about the rice. It soaks up a lot of that moisture from the beans. And a lot of times I'll pour the water off the beans, but sometimes, like this one here, it's really thick. So you really don't want. It's really hard to pour it off. So you kind of almost have to just cook it down a little bit. So. Alright, I think we're about ready. Alright. Just going to set that off to the side, let it cook down a little bit more. And I'm going to toast our burritos and tortillas. Drop that a little bit. Alright, here we go toasting the tortillas again. You got to flip them really quick because they'll stick. Once they stick, they're hard to get off. So that one's it's a little bit too hot. You can tell it's starting to burn the burrito. You don't want to burn it. You just want to toast it. So sometimes you have to turn it down a little bit. You just want it more like a golden brown. You don't want it burnt. So it makes a huge difference when you toast them. It's almost like eating them fresh out of the oven. So sometimes you have to switch back and forth a little bit. Whoa! I almost put the cheese on there and cheese is sticking to it. All right. It's hard with these burners because they get hot and cold. It's hard to, sometimes they flare up and get red hot, and then you throw the burrito on there and it sticks. So sometimes it's best just to get it hot, turn it off, and then just use the residual heat from the burner when it's already off, like that. And then just use your spatula. Don't burn your hands. So there we go. All right, we're ready. And these are pretty good for you. I guess the only thing really kind of bad is the little trail bologna, but I mean, you just want to put enough in there for flavor and it'll get a little bite. So you're not really eating that much meat, just enough for flavor. So go ahead and fold that end in, turn it. Actually, let me put some cheese in there. Promise tomorrow will be I'll cook the rice early so that way I don't forget. I waited too late and I didn't feel like fixing it. It only takes like 10 minutes though in the rice cooker. Oop, just dropped something. Alright, one more. I usually try to make enough just for two, because unless you're putting them in the freezer and cooking them, maybe for the next day. That'd be good if you're pressed for time. You can make a couple in advance, or you have a big family, you can make a bunch of them. But I kind of like to cook them and eat them while they're hot instead of heating them up. But see how that's burnt in the bottom? But it scrapes right off. A little water on it. All right. Okay, there's two burritos. And today I'm going to eat, whoops, that's my other phone. I break a lot of phones when we're doing tree work, so I have, like, you can see all my broken phones. But I keep them for chargers because they all use about the same battery. So I like to have about 3 or 4 extra batteries. What's nice about the intermittent fasting is you can cheat a little bit. You can eat stuff that you don't have to be like on a super strict diet, because you basically save all your calories for 1 or 2 meals. So it's not like you're having to watch every little thing you eat, because you got so many calories to spend on one meal, instead of having, like, if you're trying to cut down to like 25 or 2,000 calories, if you eat 4 or 5 meals, that barely gives you like 4 or 5 calories, 100 calories a meal. But if you wait till the end of the day and eat it all at once, you got a lot of calories to spend. So you don't have to be so careful of what you eat. You just can't eat. You can eat pretty much anything you want, but you just can't. You can't sit down and eat like a gallon of ice cream or a dozen donuts. You still have to eat stuff, good quality food, but you can still cheat and have a little ice cream, or you can have a candy bar, or stuff like that. And then if you don't drink soda, because your sodas, if you drink 2 or 3 sodas, especially the regular ones, I mean, that's a lot of sugar. So if you drink a couple diet sodas, it cuts out all that sugar, so you can maybe eat some chocolate covered almonds or something like that. It's still good for you, and you still have enough calories left to enjoy like a dessert. So this is the beans and trail bologna and fresh vegetables burritos. So I'm going to enjoy this, put some hot sauce on them, and drink it with a Diet Coke, and I still have a few calories left so I can eat a little bit of dessert and still lose some weight. So I've lost about 10 or 15 pounds. I'm going to keep on this diet. I'm going to start working out a little more and see in about a month or two if I can drop another 10 or 15 pounds. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. See you next time.